You think you're losing because you're not talented. You think you're losing because you're not lucky. But the truth? You're losing because you can't wait. 10 years. That's how long it takes to build anything real. Not 10 months, not 10 weeks, not 10 likes on your latest post. 10 years. And almost nobody has the patience for that. You see the guy who looks like an overnight success? That man has been invisible for a decade, grinding, learning, bleeding. While you were scrolling, while you were waiting to feel ready. This video is about the decade you can't see, the silent years where nothing happens, and the truth that separates winners from everyone else. Those who can suffer for 10 years own the next 50. No one claps in the first 10 years. There's no applause, no highlight reels, no recognition. There's just you, in a dark room, doing work that no one cares about. And here's the harsh reality. The first 10 years of your grind look like failure to everyone else. Your family? They think you're wasting your time. Your friends? They laugh behind your back. The world doesn't even know your name. But that's the point. Because success is built in silence, and silence is measured in years. Every master you admire, every billionaire, athlete, artist, has one thing in common. They gave 10 years of their life to something no one believed in. And by the time you hear their name, it's already too late to catch them. Everybody wants it quick. Quick fame, quick money, quick results. But here's the truth nobody wants to hear. Fast success creates fragile people. When you skip the grind, you skip the foundation. And when the storm hits, you collapse. Look at every one-hit wonder, every overnight millionaire. They all crumble because they were never hardened by years of pain. Fast success looks sexy. Slow success makes you unstoppable. Why? Because the grind changes you. It changes the way you think. It changes the way you handle pressure. It gives you scars. And those scars become armor. If you woke up tomorrow with $1 billion, but you haven't built the character to hold it, you'd lose it in a year. That's why 70% of lottery winners go broke, because money can't replace the 10 years of pain that forge a real winner. Imagine this. You do something small every day for 10 years. One push-up, one page, one cold call, tiny things. Do you think the guy who does that for 10 years loses to the guy who does nothing and hopes for luck? That's compound interest, not in money, in discipline, in skill, in self-respect. 10 years of small, consistent effort will make you untouchable. But most people, they quit after 10 days because they can't wait. Think of bamboo. It doesn't grow for 5 years, not an inch above ground. But under the soil, roots are spreading everywhere. And then, suddenly, in year 6, it shoots up 90 feet in 6 weeks. That's not magic. That's patience plus consistency. Nobody tells you about the loneliness. You will lose people. You will outgrow them. You will change so much that the people who loved you at the start won't recognize you at the end. That's the cost. Discipline will make you a stranger to the undisciplined. There will be nights you question everything. Years when you think nothing is working. Birthdays where you're alone because you're building something no one believes in. And the only thing that will keep you alive? Your why. Not motivation, not likes, not praise. Your why? Look at Kobe Bryant, drafted at 17. By 27, he was a legend. But do you know what those 10 years looked like? Empty gyms, 4 a.m. alarms, isolation. Look at J.K. Rowling, 7 years writing Harry Potter, 3 years getting rejected by every publisher, 10 years before anyone called her a genius. Elon Musk? From 1995 to 2002, 7 years of failure before PayPal sold, and another decade before Tesla was respected. 10 years. That's the rule. No one escapes it. Stop asking, how much can I do this year? Start asking, who can I become in 10 years? That one question changes everything. Because when you think in 10-year blocks, you stop rushing. You stop comparing yourself to people who are on year 9 when you're still on year 2. You understand that delay doesn't mean denial. Here's the alternative. Quit early. Switch paths every 6 months. Seek comfort. And then, wake up 10 years later in the exact same place. 10 years will pass either way. The question is, will you still be in the same spot? Or will you have built something no one can take from you? Listen to me. 10 years sounds like forever. But if you can survive that long, you will live the rest of your life as someone no one can catch. The 10-year rule isn't punishment, it's freedom. 10 years of pain, 50 years of peace. Pay the price. While everyone else is looking for shortcuts, you're building roots. And one day, the world will look up at the giant tree and ask, where did you come?
I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy.